Menu. 95 plus greatest Mark Twain quotes everyone should know. February 5, 2023 by admin. 95 plus greatest Mark Twain quotes everyone should know. Mark Twain quotes will make you smile. Mark Twain was an American author and humorist. He is best known for his novels The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Twain was raised in Missouri, which later provided the setting for Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. He became a riverboat pilot on the Mississippi River before achieving notoriety as a writer. Twain's work was very popular in his time and remains so today. His writing style is characterized by humor, satire, and realism. Many of Twain's observations and comments have become famous quotes. This blog post will explore some of the most memorable Mark Twain quotes and their meaning. Also read Charles Darwin quotes. Contents heading. Mark Twain quotes. Mark Twain quotes about life. Mark Twain quotes funny. Mark Twain quotes politics. Mark Twain's quotes about truth. Mark Twain quotes about education. Mark Twain quotes about love. Conclusion. Mark Twain quotes. Mark Twain is one of the most popular and well-loved American authors and humorists of all time. His quotes are just as beloved as his novels and short stories. Twain was known for his wit and sage advice, and Mark Twain quotes are a reflection of both. Mark Twain was an American writer, humorist, entrepreneur, publisher, and lecturer. In his writing, Twain was known for his use of sarcasm, wit, and humor. He was also known for his social commentary. Twain's work was praised by critics and fellow writers alike. During his lifetime, Twain was very popular, and his quotes are still widely quoted today. In this blog post, we will look at some of the most famous Mark Twain quotes and explore what they mean. Do the right thing. It will gratify some people and astonish the rest. Best Mark Twain quotes. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Nothing so needs reforming as other people's habits. Kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, then success is sure. Best Mark Twain quotes. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. I was seldom able to see an opportunity until it had ceased to be one. It is noble to teach oneself, but still nobler to teach others in less trouble. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. Best Mark Twain quotes. Man is the only animal that blushes, or needs to. A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. All good things arrive unto them that wait and don't die in the meantime. Everyone is a moon, and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. Famous Mark Twain quotes. The funniest things are forbidden. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done the day after tomorrow just as well. The secret of success is making your vacation your vacation. Mark Twain quotes. Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence on society. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. I did not attend his funeral, but I sent a nice letter saying I approved of it. Mark Twain quotes. Wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been. There are no people who are quite so vulgar as the over-refined. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. No real gentleman will tell the naked truth in the presence of ladies. Mark Twain quotes. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. Laughter without a tinge of philosophy is but a sneeze of humor. Genuine humor is replete with wisdom. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Humor is mankind's greatest blessing. A clear conscience is the sure sign of a bad memory. Sanity and happiness are an impossible combination. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. Don't wait. The time will never be just right. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, then success is sure. It is noble to teach oneself, but still nobler to teach others in less trouble. To get the full value of joy you must have someone to divide it with. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. Mark Twain quotes. Everyone is a moon, and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. The gentle reader will never know what a consummate ass he can become until he goes abroad. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Do the thing you fear most, and the death of fear is certain. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. Classic is a book which people praise and don't read. Mark Twain quotes about life. Mark Twain is one of the most popular and renowned writers in American history. His novels, such as The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn and The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, are beloved by readers all over the world. But Twain was more than just a novelist. He was also a social critic, humorist, and lecturer. Many of Mark Twain quotes about life are just as famous as his novels. In this article, we'll take a look at some of the best Mark Twain quotes about life. These quotes offer insight into his thoughts on a wide range of topics, from education and travel to love and death. So if you're looking for some wisdom from one of America's greatest writers, read on. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. Mark Twain quotes about education. When we remember we are all mad, the mysteries disappear and life stands explained. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. Life is short, break the rules. Forgive quickly, and kiss slowly. Love truly, laugh uncontrollably, and never regret anything that makes you smile. Give every day the chance to become the most beautiful day of your life. Mark Twain quotes about life. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. The two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Mark Twain quotes about life. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. Mark Twain quotes funny. Mark Twain quotes funny is a collection of humorous quotes attributed to the American writer, Mark Twain. These quotes feature a wide range of quotes covering topics such as age, childhood, education, government, and more. Mark Twain quotes funny is a great resource for those looking for a laugh or some inspiration. The quotes are arranged in a variety of categories, making it easy to find the perfect one for any occasion. Whether you're looking for a funny quote to share with your friends or some wisdom to help you through tough times, Mark Twain quotes funny is something for everyone. I was born modest, but it didn't last. Always obey your parents when they are present. I did not attend his funeral, but I sent a nice letter saying I approved of it. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Mark Twain quotes about love. Go to heaven for the climate, hell for the company. The funniest things are forbidden. Classic, a book which people praise and don't read. Mark Twain quotes politics. Mark Twain quotes politics is a collection of some of the best quotes by Mark Twain on politics. Mark Twain was an American writer and humorist who is best known for his novels The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. He is also well known for his quotes on politics. Throughout his life, Twain was an outspoken critic of politics and politicians. He didn't trust either major political party and believed that both were corrupt. During his lifetime, Twain was one of the most popular and well-known writers in the world. His books were translated into many languages, and his lectures were attended by thousands of people. Twain was also known for his sharp wit and famously humorous quotes. In this blog post, we will take a look at some of Mark Twain quotes politics. So, if you need good wisdom, read on. These are just a few of the many quotes that Mark Twain has said about politics. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to reform or pause and reflect. Mark Twain quotes about love. Reader, suppose you were an idiot. And suppose you were a member of Congress. But I repeat myself. Loyalty to country, always. Loyalty to the government, when it deserves it. Mark Twain quotes funny. God created a war so that Americans would learn geography. Mark Twain's quotes about truth. Mark Twain has been quoted as saying, "Truth is the most valuable thing we have. Let us economize it." This is one of my favorite quotes by Mark Twain because it is so relevant in today's world. We live in a time when people are quick to believe what they hear without verifying the facts. As a result, rumors and innuendo are often accepted as truth. The ability to discern fact from fiction is a critical skill in today's world. That's why I believe it's so important to take the time to study Mark Twain's quotes about truth. In doing so, we can better understand the man and his message. Here we will look at some of the best Mark Twain's quotes about truth. Whether you are looking for inspiration or just want to chuckle at the great man's wit, you will find something to enjoy here. So, without further ado, let's jump in. Truth is the most valuable thing we have. Let us economize it. Mark Twain quotes funny. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. The truth isn't. Mark Twain quotes about education. The great American writer and humorist, Mark Twain, had some fascinating things to say about education. In this blog post, we'll take a look at some of the most insightful and memorable Mark Twain quotes about education. As well as being a successful writer, Twain was also a lecturer, social critic, and riverboat pilot. He was an observer of human nature and had a lot to say about the world, education, and life in general. Mark Twain is an American writer and humorist who is best known for his novels The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. He is also well known for his quotes, many of which are about education. Twain was a strong advocate for education and believed that it was essential for everyone, regardless of social class. He believed that education should be fun and interesting, and that it should be accessible to everyone. Here are some of the most insightful and memorable Mark Twain quotes about education. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. Mark Twain quotes politics. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. A full belly is little worth where the mind is starved. Education, the path from cocky ignorance to miserable uncertainty. Mark Twain quotes politics. Books are the liberated spirits of men. The secret of success is making your vacation your vacation. Mark Twain quotes about love. Mark Twain was an American writer and humorist who was known for his witty remarks and sharp observations. He is also known for his quotes about love. Love is one of the most beautiful things in the world. It's also one of the most confusing and frustrating things. Trying to understand love can be like trying to understand the universe. It's infinite and always expanding. Luckily, we have people like Mark Twain to help us make sense of love. Twain was one of the most insightful and witty writers of his time. He had a way of looking at the world that was both humorous and thought-provoking. When it comes to love, Twain had a lot to say. In this blog post, we'll take a look at some of the best Mark Twain quotes about love. These quotes will make you think about love in a new and different way. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. Mark Twain quotes. You can't reason with your heart. It has its own laws and thumps about things which the intellect scorns. Mark Twain. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. Mark Twain's quotes about truth. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. Mark Twain. Conclusion. Mark Twain was an American writer and humorist who is best known for his novels The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. He was also a social critic and frequently commented on politics, religion, and other controversial topics. Mark Twain was a beloved writer known for his humor and wit. In this article, we shared some of our favorite quotes from him. Twain was also a prolific writer of nonfiction, and his quotes on truth are just as memorable as his fiction. What's your favorite Mark Twain quote? Let us know in the comments. Like, comment, share this article with your friends and family. Rating: 5 out of 5. Share this. Click to share on Twitter, click to share on Facebook, click to share on LinkedIn, click to share on Pinterest, click to share on Telegram, click to share on WhatsApp. Related: 50 best quotes on Smile to boost your mood. The top 66 darkness quotes that will leave you inspired. 60 famous World Bartender Day quotes, messages and saying. Categories: Mark Twain, authors. 70 Saturday Good Morning quotes that will make you smile. 75 best proposed day quotes, wishes, massage, image 2023. Leave a comment. Comment.